Hello, everyone. We're going to get started at 1 o'clock. I'm just starting it a little early so that those who wish to join can join, and so on and so forth. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Turner's Tutoring. I'm Mr. Turner, and we are coming in live for our winter live tutoring. And I hope that when those of you that are watching this, I don't see anyone in the live right now. When you guys watch this again, and you can always go back and rewatch it from the beginning. Hope you guys enjoy everything, and so on and so forth. So, to start things off, the best Christmas shirt that I could come up with was this Mickey Mouse one that is like a button up and so on and so forth. And that being said, it does have colors like that of like Christmas tree lights. So I figured I'd wear that for the winter live. We are celebrating some winter themed tutoring questions in reading and math. We're not really going to practice writing to an extent, except for our warm up. And you can see with today's agenda, if you were looking at this before we started, we have a few things on the agenda today. First and foremost, we have a warm up. Then we'll go for the word of the day. If I can get people to join and play the Blooket with us, it will be Blooket Math. I'll do two playing sessions of that for 10 minutes each. I have a fun pirate and Christmas themed read through or story that we're going to read together. And then I have comprehension passages chosen if we have time. That being said, I hope everyone does enjoy all of what we're doing today. And if you're watching this back, thank you for your support and so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and get into our first activity of our live session. I need to unshare, and now you guys can see the shirt a little bit better. It's got Mickey Mouse and it's like Christmas tree lights and so on and so forth. Or I like to think of it as that. So let's go ahead and get into the first screen. We have our first activity to do today. I hope it is actually sharing. Yes, it is. Okay. Sweet deal. So you'll see me looking back and forth. I've got two screens and so on and so forth. It's just better to see it on the bigger screen and so on and so forth. So write for words that rhyme with right. And I really wish I had individuals in the session right now and joined and so on and so forth. I'm going to be saying that a lot, aren't I? I will try to cut that out. But writing for words that rhyme with right. And when we are doing rhyming words, we have to look at not just the way that it's spelt, but we're looking at the sound as well. And what do we hear? And so that doesn't necessarily have to be spelt the same way, just as long as it's making the same sound or ending sound for rhyming. So right off the bat, I got lights because we're thinking about Christmas lights or light. Technically, you'd want it just light, but you could put lights for all intensive purposes right now. So we've spelt it the same. We've just changed the first letter, and that is A-OK. When we are looking at this, let's see if I can switch that. And yes, it took off some of the things. Good. When we are looking at this, we have night, and we can spell that two different ways. Night as in at nighttime when it is dark out, or we can do K-N-I-G-H-T, the night, I think. Night as in a knight in shining armor. Let's keep going. If rhyming with words that rhyme with right. Words that rhyme with light. And it's kind of disheartening. No one's joined yet. So I'm kind of talking to myself like it's a normal video. Words that rhyme with right. Here's an example of one that you can do for that isn't spelt the same way, but it has the same ending sound, the I, that long I, and t sound. So bite. And another one. Ooh, this one's a fun one. They say it the same way, bite and bite. So this one is bite, like biting into something. When you eat your food, you bite into the food. This bite is like a computer bite. So I'm the technology teacher at my schools that I teach at. I teach computer science. When you're talking about bite, one form of this is the computer bite, or talking about memory. So how much can it be stored? Let's go into our next part, the next warm up with this. Fix the sentences by writing the words that are incorrectly capitalized and lowercased in the blanks below. So two things: incorrectly capitalized and lowercased. And if we look at it, we have space for lowercase and we have space for capitalized. So it should be capitalized and should be lowercased, and so on and so forth. Our sentence is right here. And notice the way that I'm marking things is not just because I'm doing this on video, but if I was teaching my students and I was teaching in the class how to correctly go about this and break these things down, I'm using underlining, I'm isolating the sentence that I'm working with, and so on and so forth, so that I can better focus on what I'm working on. So our sentence is as follows: this summer, my family visited Washington, D.C. We saw the Lincoln Memorial and went to Pennsylvania Avenue, where the President of the United States lives. We do have people. I was getting so bored talking to myself because this is supposed to be alive. There's supposed to be interaction. Thank you for joining. Please be careful about saying where you are from. Please do not use names, and please do not use locations to protect yourself. Welcome to the chat. I've got two individuals in. This is going to be so much more fun. I am super excited now. And like I said, don't use names in the chat and don't use locations of where you're from, but welcome. It's just no worries. It's just to protect you guys, but definitely blow up the chat, put as many messages as you want, just no goofiness. Keep it, maybe later. I might say it later. But keep it, you guys can write in it as much as you want. Please be focused on the learning. But have fun with it and be safe with what you are saying. Hello everyone. Ooh, that's we've got emojis now. Cool. Awesome. Okay, now I am on the warm up. Let me go ahead and show the agenda one more time so that you guys know what we're doing. I'm going to stop sharing. We've got a few fun things on the schedule today. So, first and foremost, we're in our warm up. Then we'll go into the word of the day. We will start a Blooket. Thank you for liking the video. Or the live, you could say. We're going to have a fun reading book. It's a story about pirates and Christmas. And then we have comprehension passages. Please stay for the whole hour. We might go a little bit over. I'm not sure yet, but let's go ahead and get back into what we were doing. Thank you, everyone, for joining. So we're on the sentence. We're talking about capitalizations. We're talking about lowercase. And I will try to keep up with the chat, but definitely have fun with it. And thank you guys for joining. So, capitalized in lowercase. This summer, my family visited Washington, D.C. We saw the Lincoln Memorial and went to Pennsylvania Avenue, where the President of the United States lived. So, things that should be lowercase, things that should be capitalized. I see right off of the bat this summer. Summer should be lowercase. So I'm going to write that in. This summer, my family visited Washington, D.C. I see another one. Family should be lowercase. And if you would like to answer in the chat, that would be fantastic. Washington, D.C. Excellent. Washington, D.C. And both of those should be capitalized. Keep going. Don't stop now. So much more exciting when people are here. I see two more that, actually 3 more. I see a lot that should be capitalized. So I'll go for underlining. That should be capitalized. Did we lose you? Lincoln Memorial should be capitalized. And the reason all of these things should be capitalized is because these are proper nouns. No, I didn't lose you. Summer family. I don't see anything that shouldn't be capitalized that is. I see 4 things that should be capitalized. Pennsylvania. And excuse the handwriting. If you are one of my students and you do not have to say so, you guys know how bad my handwriting is, and I am already spelling it wrong. Oh my goodness. Shame on me. Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm going to actually abbreviate that for all intensive purposes. And the last one. It is okay. It is okay that I have horrible handwriting. Why, thank you. United States. There we go. I'm not going to write it because there's no space, but that is okay. Thumbs up in the chat if you are good to go on. Or better yet, thumbs up in the chat if you are having fun with this. Please be nice to me at this time. Daily double. Complete the following double facts as quickly as you can. 10 plus 10, 14 plus 14, 7 plus 7, 500 plus 500. Can't find it. Which part can't you find? Oh, the thumbs up. No, you're good. If you can't find it, that's fine. 20. Good. $1,000. Good. $28. Good. 14. I'll take it. Good job. 70, 70. Yes, good job, both of you. And the last one. Excellent. Okay, find the missing, fill in the missing number, find the missing number. You guys are quite welcome. Thank you for the support and thank you for joining me this Saturday for some fun learning. 20, 500. Good job. Keep up the good work, both of you. 10, 10. I don't see that one being one. 3 10s. So what goes here? 890 is one. You guys are making me jump all over the place. 40, 50. I think I see how you guys are doing it. You guys can go and do this one and go down. 700. I'm keeping up with you guys. You guys are doing a fantastic job. 700. Yep. Got it. Your friend told you about my YouTube channel? Well, thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe because I do videos and I do lives. It's all learning stuff, but I try to make it as fun as possible. 880, 875. Exactly. 880, 875. So this one is going up by tens, this one's going up by hundreds, and then this one's decreasing by fives. Thank you for subscribing. And my other subscriber that is currently answering questions, thank you for joining early and supporting the channel as much as you have. 900 here. 70 here. And 865. Perfect. Good job, both of you. And thank you once again. I'm going to be saying this a lot. Thank you for the support. This makes me want to keep doing this. Being able to help everyone in their learning journey, to have fun with learning. And thank you for dedicating some of your Saturday. So 14. What does 14 go to? Yes, this one. Good job. 19. Good job, guys. 18. Yep. And 5. So if we were using the number line, I'll just go ahead and do that real quick. Start at the first one. If it's subtraction, you go to the left. If it's addition, you go to the right. This one's subtraction, and I'll just model the first one. 17 minus 3. That's 1, 2, 3. And so on and so forth. And that is the warm-up, but that is mainly me modeling for those that go back and rewatch the video and so on and so forth. Awesome job so far, everyone. Let me correct the camera real quick. It's going to be a little hazy at first. I was not using it. The number line, no. I think that's what you mean is not using the number line. You don't have to. The number line is a tool it's just another tool to help individuals when they do the math. And that specific book is mainly warm-ups for lower grades. And it's okay if you don't need to use that. I still use those warm-ups because it's good math and reading skills that we can practice to get into learning and so on and so forth. So our word of the day, or our word for the live screen. This one is a verb, and I don't know if I mentioned this my last live or on anything. One of the best things that you can do for learning at home. We had someone join and then they left. Best thing you can do for your learning journey is have a vocabulary journal and be building it based off of words that you encounter during your day or daily life that you want to know and use more often. So 2 or 3 things that I would include in this is the word, the type of speech that it is, so whether it be an adjective, a verb, or a noun, and then what it means. So you could use all of this information if you wanted to, but you don't necessarily have to. But taking a we do have another person. Sweet. Welcome to the live. For the winter live, we are currently on the word of the day. We just finished our warm-up. When we are done with the live, if you want to go back and rewatch this, I do have it set up in my live playlist for once it is done generating it and doing everything that it's supposed to on YouTube side, then you can watch it. Wear a hat. Is my forehead that bad? Now, with the learning journal, like I was saying, for our newcomer that just jumped in, keep a learning journal. That is one of the best ways to build a vocabulary and so on and so forth. So our word of the day today is issue, I think. So issue, this was just a really fun word to say, so I decided that we were going to use it today. This is a verb. Verbs are action words. Action words mean you are doing something. So, issue is to avoid doing something. So, avoiding to do something and not doing it is still an action, which is funny. I will bring the dog in while you guys are doing the Blooket and so on and so forth, so that she can join us for our learning journey. And I'll let you guys see her while we're getting the Blooket set up. A synonym to this is shun. You shun off your duties. Or how to use it. My brother really eschews going to bed. So that's a really fancy word. And kind of a fun way of doing this, I eschew making gaffes and causing catastrophes or debacles of any kind. So try to use eschew in your daily life. Maybe this week. I know kids in my county are off, but think about using that word eschew just because it's a fun one to use. All right, I am going to come out of sharing my screen. Ooh, we've got 5 people on the chat. Thank you guys for joining just in time for the Blooket. I'm betting you guys sensed that there was a Blooket that was going to be happening, and that is why you joined. You guys might have a superpower 6th sense of knowing when Blookets get started. Thank you guys for everyone who's joined. Now, the way you guys are going to do this, window. Let's see if I can't get the entire thing to show. Okay, sharing my entire screen. So my screen is like this, and I have the Blooket set up to be able to use, and it's not going to allow you guys to do your names, and this is just so that I protect everybody's names. And just another sniffed the Blooket from a mile away. I love it. Some rules about chat for my individuals that have just joined. Please don't use names, and please don't use locations. Have fun with it, but please be nice in the chat, be clean in the chat, and so on and so forth. And that is why I'm using random names. So when I host, wow, oh, that music. I'm gonna play it as well, but there's your code. The way this is going to work is kind of do split screen like I've done here. I am turning that down because, wow, that was loud. Bare eyes. And I'm going to load in because part of this process is being able to also show some math, and I can't just be the entire video showing a stagnant screen. That would just not be fun. So you guys are going up against me. How do you get the app? You can go through the web browser version. If you just Google search Blooket Play or Blooket Join, it'll take you straight into it. And I've set this up to where anybody that joins can just join automatically. I have some of the winter stuff. I don't have all the winter stuff. I am going to use my favorite one, which is the dragon. In the chat, as many times as you can, type the words Blooket before I can get things started. Let's see how many times we can throw Blooket into the chat. Nobody? Anybody? Ooh, I've got one. Blooket, 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 Blooket. Tip for it, copy paste. That might work. And I'm down to 2. I've got 4. If you split screen it, it might keep you in the live as well, so that you know, so that you can hear both things. Ah, no, you're good then. Most important thing is you guys having fun with this. All right. Without further ado, are you guys ready? Let's go ahead and get started. And the code will be up in the right or the left of the screen so that if you get kicked out, you can just rejoin. Okie dokies. All right. You're going to hear me talking into this. Don't worry. That's just because I do have to make this a good video. 24 divided by 6 is 4. Too early to swap. That is 5 plus 100. Let's start off good. Wow. Someone is already doing Very, very well. 54 divided by 6 is 9. Ah, someone chose the snowstorm. Double per question. Cool. Let's see what that is. 132 divided by 12. Just took twice from me. No! Wait, I do remember. Thank goodness. That's 2. 2. Let's go for a blizzard. 16. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Ooh, someone chose the gray area. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 120 divided by 12 is 10. And let's keep up the. What is that one? I will be right back. I'm going to go get Leah. Like I promised. Everybody say hello. She's going to do some math with us. 48 divided by 6 is 8. Oh, thank you for the kisses, Lily. Leah says hello, everybody. And you do not have to stop playing your Blooket. You can definitely say hello afterwards. That is 3. That is 7. That is 10. That is 2. Choose a helper. 6 divided by 1 is 6. That is 8. Keep up the good work, everybody. It is 6. Hazy. That is 7. 48 divided by 4 is 8. What? 12. Oh, goodness. I am a teacher and I'm messing up this. That's going to be fun on the replay. What is my favorite food? That is a really good question. Either pizza or sandwiches. But it probably leaning towards sandwiches. Triple per question. Hoorah. Um, 60 divided by 5, that is 12. I'm not getting mixed up on my 12s again. Good job to Strongbow, whoever that is. Holy cow. 63 divided by 9. 7. We did our 9s facts in the last one. That's 1. That is 9. That is 10. That is 5, I hope. 5 again. Blizzard. Someone stole. 4. Nope. Humbug. It's that blizzard. It's messing me up. That is 2 wrong on live chat. Oh no. It's messing up, Mr. Turner. Let's all do blizzard now. 72 divided by 6 is 12. Yes. Okay, good. Woo. Again. That is 5. That is 6. 42 divided by 7 is 6. I need to choose to switch with one of you, but I probably won't take anybody's. 54 divided by 9 is 6. And I've done a few 9s videos. So definitely go back. Strongbow just swapped toys with you. Oh, that was really nice. You didn't have to do that. I want one of you guys to win. That is 10. 4. You guys are very fast with this. Someone switch with Myth Dreamer. Let's get them in the lead for a sec. That is 12. That is 5. Um, 12. 7. Double per question. Cool. 4. That. 11. Whew. I have been using this Blooket for good 5 years, this specific one. And some of them, this is just, it shows the importance of continuing to practice, because you may be really good at it, but sometime you get out of practicing. And you start to lose it. Oh, I don't want to take any. Oh no. Bear Eyes, you're in the lead, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna take from you. 2. So just, that's another tip of the day. Always be practicing. Whether you feel like you're a master at it, always be practicing. And slow yourself down, because I'm speeding up on some of these and getting them wrong. And it also shows you can be a teacher and still be messing these up. You guys put me at the beginning. Thank you. I'm going to spin the wheel. Let's see what we get for today. Just 20. All right, you guys want to play this again? How dare you take 10% from me? I am sorry. I only had 2 options. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna play again. Oh, this one's the play again. So sign up, join my sets. Hold on a second while I get these things situated. That's going to be the play one. This one's going to be the play again. Santa's Workshop, because we are doing a winter theme. 10 minutes, okay. Best live of 25. It's almost the last live of 25 too. But thank you. I am very happy to hear that. Good, random names. Okay, hosting it now. And again, it is a-okay if you guys can't stay in the live to join. I'd rather you have fun, and then you can jump back into the live. Also, while we are signing in, here is Leah once again. She's not going to bark for you guys. She's just like, what are you doing? I don't want to be on camera. And she's trying to say, oh my gosh, what are you doing with me? We should have 5 for this one, if I'm not mistaken, because I think there are 4 people in. Thank you for our 4th coming in and joining us. Don't pay, just join for free. You should be able to join. It should be free to play. It's only you pay if you want to keep getting lookets and coins for when you play it. Story Shield. Ooh, that is my favorite one yet. I will wait for you. I'm just getting the first sign in and getting my block set up. I'm going for the dragon again. While we are waiting, I'm going to stop screen real quick so you guys can see the dog in full screen, and everybody say, hello, Leah. She's got her hair in her eyes right now. She is our learning friend, and you could say she's also the mascot of Turner's Tutoring. Aw. Thank you for the kisses. Everybody say hello. And our friend that I was waiting on, let me know when you've joined so that I can know when to start it. What's the code? The code is 8842173. And those of you watching this, and I've got to say this, those that are live, this doesn't necessarily concern you, but those that are rewatching this afterwards, this code will not work to go and do another Blooket, but I will figure out a way to add this specific one. We've got 5 people playing. Hurrah! I will find a way to put this specific practice, and you can always go in and do personal practice for the multiplication and division facts. And that's the one that I'm using right now, is multiplication and division. All right. That should be everyone in, so I am starting it now. Enjoy the Blooket, everybody. Can all of us play Kahoot? Kahoot might be the next one. I'll figure out how to do that. I've always used Blooket as a teacher. I haven't usually used Kahoot, so I will research that. Cancel. Something went wrong. Cancel. Don't worry, everybody. I will restart it. I think I was logged into it too long. So this is the one that I'm using is the division. Oh, it's division. Let's do multiplication in division as Santa. Go into that. Just rejoin it. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes Blooket will kick you out. Just rejoin. 985093. 985093. Lion Flame. I'll take it. Um, we're waiting on one more, if I'm not mistaken. Capuchin. Let's go for the dragon again. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Enjoy. This one is now multiplication, division, practice, and so on and so forth. And remember, the code is up in the top left of this screen. While the Blooket is going, you just oh, no, it is not, because it's being wonky. Oh, yep, now it is. It's right here if you get kicked out. 77 divided by 7 is 11. Let's go. Double per question. 63 divided by 9 is 7. Triple. Because I don't want to take from anybody. What? Huh. I wonder why it keeps kicking us out. All right. I am taking that as a sign. I'm going to try one more time. If it bumps us out one more time, we're going to go on to the next stuff. I'm going to consider it as it's crashing. Story gem. I'll take it. I got one more that we're waiting on. Everybody. Ooh, that is a cool background. You must be a paid account, or not paid account, but you've logged in. That's cool. All right. Take 3. Let's skip because we all know what we're doing. All right. Here's to hoping it doesn't crash again. 3, 5. Gift. 12 divided by 6 is 2. I don't know what that gift does. 56 divided by 7 is 8, if I'm not mistaken. Really hope I'm not. Remember, this is multiplication and division, so it will switch while you're doing it. So be very careful of that. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Um, 4 times 7 is 28. 5 times 2 is 10. Thank goodness it's not crashing, and hopefully I'm not speaking too soon on that. Ooh, someone's already in 8,000. Good job, Gold Breezer. Divided by 36. I'm having to pause a little too long. Humbug. I am out of practice. Ah! Snowplower. Best live stream. Thank you. It want my money. It does. You did not have to swap with me, but thank you, Lotus Guard. Just took. Oh. Swapped. Thank you. Put me at last place. Let you guys win. I am completely fine with that. I am here to make sure that you guys have fun with this. 30 divided by 5. 6. Please stick around for after the Blooket. We're going to stay on, and we've got probably going to do a story time for this. I'm going to read to you guys if that's okay. You have to go. No! But if you have to go, have a wonderful winter break and happy holidays. Merry Christmas to all. 54 divided by 6. Ugh, I am drawing a blank. 9. Holy humbug. Double. 36. 10 per question. I have to be answering questions. And we are up to 6 on the live. That is awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. If you have just joined and you want to do the Blooket, you can do 2 browsers, maybe, depending on what device you are using. And you can do the Blooket along with us. 30. Oh, Canada. What does that do? Oh, the flag. Okay. That's funny. 40 divided by 8 is 5. Triple. It ain't gonna make me to a million, but 27 divided by 3 is, oh humbug, 9. Why am I drawing a blank? Triple. Yeah, thank you. That one is 3. They felt bad for me. They gave me the same question. 72. 25. 12. I am very happy, and thank you to those that are able to stick around during this as well. And supporting the channel. Snowstorm or blizzard. Having fun with us, joining us for everything, and for all the support on the channel. This is the whole reason why I do all of this. And definitely let those who aren't subscribers know to subscribe and then come out for these lives. I am going to try to start doing these more often, especially if I am going to have more people interested in doing this. Now, is it always going to be Blooket? I don't know. If you guys enjoy it, I will definitely consider doing at least one Blooket per live stream. The other thing or other project that I want to do, I don't want to take any. You got the most. One project that I'm working on is something called ELL support, English language learners. For those of you that don't know this, I was an ELL tutor before I was a teacher, which basically meant that I worked with students in the district that were English language learners or learning English as their second language. And so I want to go back to my roots on that, and I want to start some projects. One that might be live stuff. You might see more videos and things like that doing more English language learner support. So if you guys know anybody that would be interested in that, that's another reason to subscribe to the channel, and so on and so forth. 20 seconds left. Good job, guys. Thank you. All right, let's maximize this. Good job to those that are playing with us. Let's go ahead and exit out of the screen. I basically fell. Nah, man, you were good. This is for practice. This is for fun. Don't think about failing or anything like that. You guys are doing a fantastic job as long as you're trying. Remember that. Okay. Going to set up the camera now. I will come back soon. Yes, definitely come back soon. Let's go for the camera. Don't have the camera set up. Where did the camera go? Did I exit out of it? There we go. Okay, camera is positioned. Come back soon. No, I missed it. I am sorry you missed the Blooket. Don't go just because you missed the Blooket, though. Leah and I are going to be reading to you guys now. I found this one at the library, not the school library, but the district library. Back. Wow, you weren't kidding about being back soon. That's funny. All right. A Pirate's Night Before Christmas. I'll try to show all the pictures. 'Twas the night before Christmas aboard the Black Sark. Not a creature was stirring, not even a shark. Shark. The stockings were stuck to the bowsprit with tar in hopes that Sir Peggotty soon would be thar. And I know a certain school that please do not give the location away, but a certain school that was pirates last year. So you should be liking this book a lot more. The pirates were snoring like pigs in their beds, while visions of treasure chests danced in their heads. And I, with me spyglass and scruffy old dog, stood watching the crow's nest for the ships in the fog. When out in the mist that arose such a racket, I slid down the mast with me sword to attack it. Away to the poop deck I ran very fast. I threw off the anchor and shouted avast! If you're still in, I see one person still here. If you're still in, throw it in the chat so I know who's still here and didn't just leave because we were done with Blooket. Thank you, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you for your support and thank you for staying. Can all of us play Kahoot after? I don't have my Kahoot up and running, but I might go back and open another Blooket. Straight up from the sea in the foamy white spray flew 8 giant seahorses pulling a sleigh. A mean-looking driver a hoisting one leg will shiver me timbers. It must be Sir Peg. More sluggish than flounders, his coursiers they came, and he whistled and snarled and called them by name. Now Salty, now Scurvy, now Sinbad, and Molle. On Cutthroat, on Cross-Eyes, on Roger and Jolly. To the top of the sail, to the tip of the mast. Now dash away, dash away, dash away fast. And then, with a cry and a crack of his whip, down came his sleigh on the deck of our ship. A jolly old sea dog, enormously fat, and so was the parrot that perched on his hat. He was dressed all in black from his head to his heels, and his clothes were all covered with seaweed and ills. His eye, how it twinkled, his dreadlocks, how twiny. His scars were like crossbones, his gold tooth, how shiny. His mouth was turned up with a nasty old look, the silver gleamed sharp on the point of his hook. A scary white skull he had hung on his ear soon gave me to know I had nothing to fear. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his sack and stuffed all the stockings with coins and hardtack. Hardtack is what pirates eat because it keeps well on the ship. The black sark was soon filled with holiday cheer and loaded with gifts for each good buccaneer. Keep sending messages in the chat so I know that you're there. Anchors and hornpipes and cackle fruit eggs, pearls and red sashes for Bonnie and Meg, a cauldron for cook filled with pieces of shank, and just for the captain, a shiny new plank. But oh, me heart, broken on tears in me eyes, I said to meself, blimey, where's me prize? I hear, spoken like a true pirate. But he hopped in his sleigh, to his team gave a roar, it's time to return to briny deep floor. Then just when I thought it's me worst Christmas day, a parchment of paper flew down off the sleigh. And it was the best present I ever got. A map to a treasure Xmas marks the spot. I laughed and I danced and I shouted with glee as up went his sleigh and then down to the sea. But I heard him exclaim ere he splashed neath a star, Merry Christmas, me buckos, and a Happy New Year. Pirate Glossary. I'll let you look on that one for a wee bit of a second. Put in the chat if you want me to be talking like this the rest of the video. Is the book made in 1982? Methinks not. No, it doth not say when the publication date was. But methinks that it was not. All right. Let's go on to one bit of a last little thing. If you are still on, I've got... Would you like to do a comprehension quiz or would you like to finish it up with one more Blooket? Let's throw it in the chat. Methinks I know what the answer is. While you're thinking about that, let me see if I can get me a Kahoot. One more Blooket. Yep, I figured that would be the case. For the next live, I will do a Kahoot and get that working. Remember, this one's going to be a wee bit of a math practice still. Multiplication and division. I've dropped from me pirate accent and gone straight into me Scottish. If ye are enjoying this, please throw it in the chat, a hooray or any type of a chair. I am setting up the Blooket right quick right now. Thank you guys for staying. Can't not can. All right. We've got the last little bit still up there. I'll be playing. I'll put that back up in just a moment. Sorry. There we go. If you refresh your screen and the browser, it might let you play. Or is it still asking you to pay for it? Catalyze. That's funny. I'm a duck. I'll give you a second. See if you can join. You are in. Thank you, Jaylee XO. I'm looking back in the chat. Jaylee, I am not sure if you are a subscriber or not, or if I've asked. You are. Thank you. Thank you. I am sorry if that is the 50th time that I've asked during this live. um, Nora Ramirez, let me know if you can't join or if you can. And I will go ahead and get this started. Remember, you can join in the thing. If you can't find the game, refresh your page. This is the refresh button. If I haven't taught that before, the circle right here. When you refresh it, make sure that you code in the numbers again. It's 2828903. 28 divided by 4 is 7. 48 divided by 6. I hope you're able to join. That is 8. 15. That is 16. 72. And remember, this one's division and multiplication, so it will switch. Nora Ramirez, throw in the chat and you can play through me what your answers are, okay? That way you can still play and join. I would swap Berry Bloom, but that would be mean. That is 5. 33. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 6 is 8. Nora Ramirez, are you still in the live? 63 to that 7. Fairy Bloom, keep up the good work. I am not making it much of a challenge. I am sorry. But your new challenge is to see how many you can answer and how many points you can get. Frog Whisperer, I think you were able to figure it out. That is, oh gosh, 7 times 8 is 56. I had to say that one out loud. 4 times 9 is 36. Whew, wasn't 100% on that one. I think you were able to figure it out. Good job. There you go. Times 8 is 48. 40 divided by 4 is 10. Probably should have doubled on that one. In. Good job, Nora Ramirez, 4709. Hmm, 5 times 9 is 40. No? 45. Humbug, because it's an odd number. 5. Not getting it wrong again. That is 9. That is 4. What? It's 1. Humbug. Practice, practice, practice. I was doing this at the earlier game. 8. Good job, guys. Keep up the good work. Almost hit 4 million. 9. Ooh, we have another? Sweet. Keep up the good work. Whoever Willow Bloom is, thank you for joining as well. Remember, it's not about winning, it's about the practice and having fun with it, and so on and so forth. There we go. That's 9. 36. 66. 8. That is 3 wrong. I need to practice these more. We got 10 million points on the board altogether. Good job, everybody. 7. 1, 1. 1 minute to go. Do as much as you can. Twenty seconds on the clock. If you've got a swap, now is the time to use it. Um, 27 divided by 3 is 9. Triple per question. Woo! All right, one last bit of throwing in the chat how much fun you have had. Because this session is almost over, guys. I'm showing Leah one more time. A lot. And had fun. Thank you, guys. Say bye to Leah. Thank you guys for joining me this Saturday. If you have friends that you know would have fun with this and would love to play Blooket with us on Saturday, and I get more people to do this, I will be able to start doing this more Saturdays and so on and so forth. As of now, our next live is either going to be in 2 weeks or in a month at the end of January, something like that, like around January 20th, unless I can get more people that want to do this on Saturdays. At the very least, I will definitely do one Blooket, if not more, and I'll definitely add Kahoot into it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. 1 week, please. Maybe. Probably not, because it's the holiday season. I don't know if I'm traveling and so on and so forth. But I'll need a little bit more time to get it adjusted and be able to plan for the next stream and so on and so forth. If you have people that you know aren't subscribed, let them know of how much fun you had and that you guys and more people to subscribe, which means the more that I can do this. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm Mr. Turner with Turner's Tutoring, signing off, wishing you guys a fantastic rest of your week. Have a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, everything that you celebrate. Rest well, and in 2 weeks, school starts back up again. Oh no. I'm sorry. But have a fantastic 2 weeks off and enjoy. Goodbye, everyone.